And greetings everyone, greetings and welcome to Kona. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but go in, explore, find mystical things, and that could be it. Everything is pushed up to the limit, I think at least. So, let's dive right into it, shall we? Oh, just one little thing. People are saying I'm far too positive about all the games. Well, that's because I pick out and try to get in contact with developers and publishers that has games that I want to play. Because I don't want to play games that just make me on my free time. It's just no. So, Kona. Oh, that's a lot of save state. Okay. You are playing an early access version of the game, Roger. Among other things, the journal and photography mechanics are being revamped, Roger. Okay. Yes, so you know people, this is an early access version. As of this exact moment, I don't know if it's open to everyone on Steam. I just don't know. But if it is, go have a little look-see.
Carl Faubert, private detective, had just traveled thousands of kilometers from Montreal to reach this remote middle-of-nowhere area, situated near the far northern Lake Etamipek. Granted, this was a great distance to cover for a sole client, but word had it that he was a particularly wealthy one.
Okay. I guess we...
Carl had to drive a bit further north in order to meet with wealthy industrialist William Hamilton.
So... No, not gas station. Oh, I see, I'm down there. And I need to get up there. Okay. Bridge. Well, okay then.
Hamilton is waiting for Carl in the general store. It was time for him to get down to business. Hamilton was a prosperous owner who had acquired various businesses as well as metal mines in this northern region.
Doesn't look suspicious at all. And if you're wondering, yes, the game seems to be having a sort of filmic cinema cinema filter or something over it. But there's more tools there. Oh, never mind then. Yes, I can run. Go around, steal everything. Okay. So, it's an inexhaustible bunch of nature resources. Why not take advantage of this? Our valuable minerals could travel the world and reach our planet task. The hot red north is swarming wolves, cows. We are the Africa of America. Come discover the north and experience a genuine white jungle. A white jungle? Yeah, don't know if that's the wording I'd use, but...
Hamilton never mentioned a road-blocking barrier. Why was it needed here in the back of Beyond? That would, however, be a mystery for another day. Carl had waited long enough for someone to come and raise it. The cutters made quick work of the chain. What better way to investigate vandals than to get into their shoes, Carl, the professional vandal thought, reveling in the irony of the situation.
Now, it may look like I had read a guide thing on that, but I mean, any one of you who's ever played any type of game like this, you know, you just run around, you steal everything you find, because there's gonna be stuff you need it for. That's what I'm talking about.
William Hamilton enjoyed a lavish country house built in the very heart of the northern forest.
Do I need to
Not
drive
too
this?
far from here.
Oh, I have to. Okay, I could possibly go wrong.
The local populace was divided when it came to the affluent man. Some saw a wealthy philanthropist dedicated to improving the region's economy. Others an aging Englishman who would do anything to further his fortunes. And those ones hated him enough to go on about scheming against him.
I am all over the road.
Carl was not made aware that winter would come early this year. The North made clear who was the boss up there. Snow, which didn't care much about the date when it felt like dumping its first load of the year.
Oh, shit. Question, can you stop and like...
Carl's military training had made him a very punctual man. Being late to his meeting with Hamilton was out of the question.
Okay, not allowed to go out early.
Hamilton had recently acquired a few local businesses, but the last straw was the reopening of a mine, which gave rise to a wave of protests and threats from the Cree people.
Okay. Yeah.
Given these circumstances, Carl reckoned that a good number of people must be feeling compelled to oppose Hamilton in one way or another. So far, only the industrialist's house had been a target, but soon enough, Carl thought, the target would become the man himself.
Yeah, I like how much I can see behind me. Nothing. Can't take up the map, so I guess we just keep on sliding. Pardon?
The truck was running on fumes. Good thing that the general store was close by.
Hmm. Uh. What? Hello?
An explosion suddenly occurred outside.
Um, hmm.
Maintaining his composure, Carl recalled something from his military training. Wolves always stay away from populated areas. Wait, was it about bears?
Okay, so that's messed up. Can't you? Yeah. What the? What?
The Polaroid, Carl's long-standing and faithful ally, had seen its share of husbands caught red-handed cheating. There's always something out there waiting to be snapped away.
Yeah, keep that. That is cool. Ha! See what I did there? Even though I didn't realize it myself. So, animals. Huh. Okay. Now, why would I want to cut this? I don't know. Move something. Let it be known.
Hate was in the air. Seems like some villagers barely tolerated each other.
Let it be known you are nothing more than a brigand, a robber, and a garbage hoarder. Oh, Carl, do you get affected by the cold?
The note explained that the garage and the store couldn't be supplied with electricity at the same time.
Ah. But did I mess it up? Off. On. Main power. To number. Okay. See. Okay, so triple the amount.
By all appearances, the general store also served as a post office. Letters and packages awaited the locals' daily visit.
Here is the spark clock that you ordered for your ski tool. Huh. Okay. Stealing people's posts now, huh? steal everything. Nails, bolts and screws. How can I not even be cold in this place? I'm cold. Bandage. Does that mirror really help?
Gilles Lachance, Carl recollected, was the general store's manager. Should Hamilton not be available, he was the man to talk to. Or what if Hamilton had moved up his appointment with his physician? The snowstorm pummeled everything in its path. Carl was not surprised when he heard no tone.
Yup, nothing. Punch. 2. Lever. Where's... Sail.
According to that log, it seemed like the whole village owed some money to the general store. Carl was far more interested in the bunch of nearby addresses he had just gotten his hands on, though. Finding a key is easy. Finding the right keyhole, not so much.
Ooh, duct tape. Now we're banking on no one ever coming back here again.
You don't leave ammunition out in the open like this. Was Gilles Lachance that careless? A radiator without power is as good as a wood stove without logs. A milkman had to drive by every week to fill the bottles. The fresh milk indicated a recent visit.
So, can I move the car?
Given the circumstances, leaving with an empty tank would be a death warrant. Carl had to refuel.
Yeah, I would like to refuel. But...
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store.
Didn't I... Oh, maybe I didn't. Pump 2 on.
The pumps wouldn't surrender their divine nectar so easily. In all likelihood, they had to be switched on from inside the store. It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
bite. Or not. I'm already scared. Nope.
Carl, ever diligent in his work, always carried his log on him, in which he scribbled down thoughts and leads alike during the course of his investigations.
But oh, it is really cold now. So, am I dying? Store. Main power. On. Looks like I'm gonna freeze to death. I really feel like I'm missing something here. Should I run over to another house? And that's the weight, stress, temperature.
Carl, like many of his contemporaries, felt like he had more trouble breathing when he wasn't smoking. Cigarette was his own personal breathing assistant.
Well, I didn't get far. I guess I should probably move to one of the addresses. How did I map? Oh, let's just do it. Let's just do it then, people. Is this when a bear comes and kills me? Should be... Oh, okay. You... Help! Your pump station is crap. I need help here, guys. Oh, something happened. You can always tell when you get those loading spikes.
A wintry atmosphere surrounded the house. The soundlessness of the area suggested it was empty. Cold turned into pain. Carl needed to find someplace warm.
Combine.
The coals were still warm. Someone must have been stirring them up.
But Wait, am I? No, I am clicking right.
The key, which seemed to be meant for a padlock, bore an inscription reading Cloutier and Sons. A company name. Better keep an eye open. Businesses weren't exactly numerous around these parts.
Pack of resources forced to death instead. The autopsy of the body deducted didn't reveal any clue of an accident resisting this was found lifeless 2 weeks ago near a footpath leading to the soon-to-be restored copper mine. It's close to body had been this partially devoured by beasts. Yeah, I am definitely not going out. I am definitely not going out anymore. But logs. And I need logs. Do they have logs outside? If this was real life, I would have already have taken something inside that just get a fire. Oh god. So, detective 1, close the door entirely. Need something there.
Money in a jar. What a shame. Carl would have loved cookies.
What the? Oh, I opened down here. I was like, somebody opened a door somewhere, and I don't know where or what it is.
A pay stub for some undoubtedly harsh lumberjack work. Alexandre Blais felled trees and chopped woods for Cloutier et Fils.
Shush. Usable. Take a cigarette, calm yourself. fear the worst for Alexander. He hardly gets any sleep. I thought it was work, but it seems. From dusk till dawn, he stares into the void where his son asks him. Last night I heard a moment he's coming. Okay. You know what, guys? I believe Le Monstre. You know what, guys? I believe I'm going to stop here now. This will probably take a lot more time to figure out, and it's not impossible that I would freeze to death at any moment. But
A window left open in that weather? Perhaps something had to be watched. A
close
window left open in that weather? Perhaps something had to be watched.
Well, as I said, oh my god. Why? I have a flashlight. I'm not afraid to use it. I can't see shit. What did it steal? Oh. They're everywhere. Okay. Until next time, guys. This has been Michael at the Swedish Tavern. And I'll continue this adventure another time. Maybe I'll put it on the stream or something. But until then, guys, I'll see you then. Have a look on Steam on it. Ugh, creepy. Ugh. But just take the books and burn it. Never mind.